Even though COVID-19 cases are trending down in our state, small businesses, especially restaurants, are still feeling the impact of the last 2 years. THV 11's Mercedes McKay shows us how some are changing things up so they can survive.
From shutdowns to takeout to outdoor dining, restaurants haven't been running business as usual for a while.
You're dealing with businesses that have been getting pummeled for 2 years now, and every business that's associated with food and drink is unique.
The uniqueness of Will's Cinnamon Shop is what made it a fan favorite on Central Avenue in Hot Springs.
Just sort of grew, a little bit at a time, started adding different things to the menu until it became what it is today.
But today looks different than when these doors opened up in 2017.
We're changing almost everything. It's almost, we aren't changing.
Owner Will Bird has announced that the shop, as people knew it, will be closing. Even though it's a difficult decision to make, he says COVID, staffing, and inflation were the main factors behind it.
It's corny, people say you got to choose happy. I don't want to be a business owner that works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's not what I did this for.
Instead of closing the business altogether, Will's Cinnamon Shop found a new window of opportunity.
You can't move forward if you're just constantly stomping out fires where you're at. You just can't. You can't grow.
They'll still be making their cinnamon rolls, but buying them will look a little different. You can grab one from the window outside of their garage or from a new food truck that will travel across the state.
I feel like we are starting to see an uptick in places either closing or having to make some modifications in the way they do business.
Food blogger Kevin Shalin says Will's Cinnamon Shop isn't in this alone. Abby's Teas and Things is moving to online, while Esther's in Little Rock is closing down for good, just to name a few. It's a trend Shalin says could continue.
I think some places are looking at it. Everything happens for a reason. And, if they still want to have a business that they love and it's their livelihood, you're going to do whatever you can to make it work.
Mercedes McKay, THV 11 News.
Will's Cinnamon Shop is hopeful they'll have the new food truck up and running by the beginning of March, and a new bakery is set to take over their old storefront.